joy of sharing. Long, long ago, in a tranquil forest, there was an ancient tree hollow inhabited by a clever and quick-witted little mouse named Mike. Mike lived in this lush green forest, surrounded by towering trees and the melodious songs of birds, enjoying peaceful days. However, Mike had a small problem. He was very selfish. Whenever he found delicious fruits or sweet nectar, Mike would sneak into the tree hollow and enjoy the delicacies alone. He always believed that something so good should never be shared with other mice. One day, Mike decided to explore the forest to see if he could find more delicious treats. Crossing through thickets and over a babbling brook, he arrived at a place he had never seen before. It was a magical area filled with colorful flowers and tempting fruits hanging from the trees. Mike was overjoyed and began to explore. There were delicious berries, sweet honey, and various tasty nuts. Mike felt like he had entered a paradise and couldn't resist indulging himself. However, as time passed, Mike gradually realized that while enjoying things alone was satisfying, it lacked a certain happiness. At that moment, Mike discovered a giant fruit even more tempting than the others. As he reached out to pluck it, he unexpectedly found an injured little mouse struggling to crawl. Touched with compassion, Mike hurried over and asked where the injured mouse needed help. The injured mouse looked up at Mike with eyes filled with helplessness and gratitude. Immediately, Mike split the giant fruit in half, keeping one part for himself and giving the other to the injured mouse. When the injured mouse took a bite, a happy smile appeared on its face. From that moment on, an inexplicable joy blossomed in Mike's heart. It turned out that the joy of sharing was more fulfilling than enjoying things alone. Mike accompanied the injured mouse, savoring this beautiful moment together. Through this experience, Mike deeply understood that sharing did not take anything away from oneself. Instead, it brought more happiness and friendship. Mike brought the injured mouse back to his tree hollow and shared the wondrous adventure story. Upon hearing it, the other mice expressed their willingness to try sharing as well. The tree hollow was soon filled with laughter and a spirit of sharing. Everyone began to share food and stories, and the relationships among them became closer. Mike's transformation also influenced the entire mouse community. He became a role model, teaching everyone the importance of sharing. From then on, the little mice in the forest lived happily together, sharing not only delicious food, but also their love and care for each other.